Well, hey everybody, Pastor Matt here with your daily RPM. Happy Wednesday to you. Hey, this week we're talking about active shooter. And I want to give you an illustration that really happened in Parkland, Florida. And there was a shooting going on. The school was locked down. There was a gunman inside the school trying to seek and destroy and shoot innocent students. And I want to give you a compare and contrast between how two different people reacted. The first one was a football coach. When the shooting happened, he was in a safe place. And when the shooting began to happen, he didn't have any weapons. He didn't have any really formal training. But when the shooting happened, he was motivated by his love and his understanding to protect those children. And so he went as a hero and put himself in direct line of the action in a way to defend those children. On the other hand, there was a person there who was a trained security officer. And when he heard the shooting, he actually stayed outside the building. And he did not rush in. He did not make great effort to try to defend those children. And there have been different reasons that have tried to explain it, but bottom line, you have one person who was motivated by love and compassion and was willing to risk their life, and another person who was trained and was supposed to risk their life, and they chose to stay in safety. And you know, when I think about the body of Christ today, we think we would want to judge that second person and say, oh, that was terrible. But you know, there are many in the body of Christ today. There are people suffering all around us. There are people suffering from not knowing Jesus. There are people that are suffering in poverty. There are people who are going through depression. There are people who are in nursing homes. And you know what? Much of the church is content to stay in the safety of the four walls of the church and not respond. And I want to call on us. And you know, and they say, well, we're not trained. We don't know. Well, you know what? Neither was that football coach. But he found a way to help. And when you love God, you can't help but to love His people and to love the unsaved and to love the abandoned and to love the down and outers. And we have a call of God on our lives to take this gospel to all the world and preach it to every creature. Because there is a gunfight going on for the souls of mankind. And I don't want to be the church that's like that security guard who's been armed and equipped and empowered and sitting on the sidelines watching it happen. God bless you. I'll see you tomorrow.
If you like this video, like and share, and follow my dad on Pastor Matt Ministries.